go. Back up. Okay, there we go. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or fake troll clowns who disrespect Kathy. Now, what is going on with this thing? Hold on a minute. I always have trouble with this. Oh, I spelled the thing wrong. Authentic, original, the one, hold on. The only, the official. Now it's doing closed caption. Hold on a minute. Trying to get this started. Okay, there we go. Now let's get down to the chat. All right, it is 80 right now. It was brutal yesterday. Kathy and I went to Nordstro. We went to Target. We both got the last bus. We got a very late start. And yesterday, my coffee maker died, my 15-year-old Gevalia coffee maker, which they used to give out years ago. When you bought coffee, they gave you a free coffee maker. Well, I put water in it, I put coffee in it, I pushed the brew button, and water started flooding the whole counter. And Kathy's blender that I paid $150 for, it died. Don't buy the Hamilton Beach blender with the noise shield. So next month I have to go get her a new blender. So we're going to trade off. I'm going to get her a blender that will just crush ice so she can make smoothies. And of course it'd be nice if I get her a Ninja blender. And I'm sorry it took so long to get on. I called one credit card company, got an absolute idiot. I couldn't remember which card was secured or not. Finally got a supervisor, and she told me the information. She's in Florida, and it's warm there. It is raining in Boston, and it is raining in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tomorrow will be 99 to 100 here, or maybe Saturday. I am going to escape. I'm not standing here when it's 100 degrees, and there goes the thing. Okay, so now let me move this down so I can see what I'm doing. And okay, so what I got was just a basic cheap coffee maker, and I'm not sweaty and I'm wearing a clean shirt, so none of that troll nonsense. All right, this is the Black & Decker 12-cup programmable coffee maker with a glass insert. I'll have to be careful on it, but you don't have to buy bags anymore. So here's the box, the back, and the front, and the side. And I didn't have coffee all day yesterday, and I didn't wake up all day. I have coffee, but I'd look for it. Here's the instruction book. They print it in Spanish before they print it in English, which is bizarre. And there's how to use it. So I'll figure that out. Now let's take it out of the... And there's an app for this, apparently. Why not? Oh, call our customer service line. Unlike eBay, you can actually call them. That's nice. Okay. Piece of cardboard. Two little cardboard dots, one of which just fell in the box. Okay. The usual plastic. Here's the box. Back of the box. It says here, Vortex Technology, optional water flow, rich saturation for maximum flavor. Quick touch programming, set the clock, program the auto brew system at the touch of a button, brew now or later. Sneak a cup, pour your first cup before brewing ends with the auto pause feature. That's kind of nice. The Gevalia would wait before I could pour a cup of coffee, but it took forever to make a cup of coffee. Okay, take the bag off. And another piece, couple pieces of cardboard here. There's this piece. And there's packing here. There's a huge piece in the bottom, the bag. Here's the bag. Here, oh, I don't want to break the craft. Alright, this is the, I'm going to take the craft out. There's the craft. I'm going to, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to set this on the floor anyway. Now this one's different. It's got an opening. The Gevalia had it, and they got a big piece of tape here. Gevalia had a lid that was completely closed, and this has, unlike the Gevalia, this has a big hole in it. So let's put that on the floor before it breaks it. I'm saving the Gevalia carafe. I bought a thing of peach Snapple, which I've been drinking even though it's warm now. I bought a banana that died before we got home. Now I'm not buying a banana before I go home. It got mushy. Okay, and then here more plastic and more tape. Lots of tape. Yeah. Make sure this sucker doesn't get loose. Doesn't run away on me. Kathy had her Asian chicken salad. I had a cheeseburger. We were guzzling iced tea. It was hot in Walnut Creek. And this morning, something weird happened. Somebody on Alhambra Boulevard, near the hospital, drove their car into a house, and then the driver took off. They're looking for the driver. Now, there's a curve there. You come down from the freeway, and it curves. And the guy, whoever it was, drove literally. As the road curved to the right, he drove right through into the house. And if it's what I'm thinking, it was I've talked to people who live there. They're very cute antiques. There's a couple living there. It's across the street from a liquor store. And they had to turn the gas off to start the gas leak. So nothing burned, but I'm going to go out on the bus and I'm going to see what happened with that house. I hope he didn't drive through a living room or something. Really cute little tiny house. Okay, more tape here. They made sure this thing isn't going to come loose. Better tape what I've been using on my packages to send to Lucky Barrels and Zoa. And hello, Bellamy, Oreo, and Bean, and the fourth kitty. Top Cat's kitties. Very cute kitty. All very cute kitties. And Marty the cat. Marty the cat. Love Marty the cat. That's Zoa's cat, Marty. And we have also Harley, my friend who has Harley the cat. Harley is very sweet. We love kitties. And Top Cat is rooting for the Celtics. Okay, there's the thing. And there's the programmable controls. There's the back of the coffee maker. And they have no filter required. I have all these number 4 Melita filters. And you take that out. You put the coffee directly in it. And then wash it out. Now I got to put coffee grounds down the sink. And that half. I thought this had a glass thing. It doesn't. I looked at one that did. This was $34. Got a 2-year warranty, which isn't bad. I looked at Mr. Coffee, and there's the fill indicator on the side. So now I have a coffee maker. As to what my stuff is worth, it's a matter of what's it worth to me. Now, there's a big scandal right now. PC game collectors, the major guy who claimed he was an expert, I'm not wearing the clown shirt because it needs to be washed. This is a clean shirt. So I don't listen to what trolls tell me to do. The first email I got today was from a troll. Oh, well, I'll have to change that. I can't see, when I do a video, I can't see the lettering right, so I'll change that if it lets me. I keep typing in. Anyway, if it'll let me change it, I'll change it. All right. You guys need to stop it. I cannot change it while it's in there. I type 6-8. Now, what it says and what it doesn't say, I can't control that while I'm doing it. It's saying 5. I went back and made it 6. It kept it as 5. Don't worry about it. If YouTube will let me fix it when the video's done, I'll correct it. If not, well, so it goes. I got a little tiny window in OBS to type that. Once I've started the video, I can't change it. So I bought a coffee maker, and I also bought 3 boxes. I left the box at Target because they wouldn't, and I was having trouble carrying the coffee maker. I got 3 boxes of Frisky pouches, chicken and gravy, and beef and chicken. These are cheaper than the other pouches that the cats really love. And turkey and giblets. Of course, they love tuna, and Orangey loves salmon. So it's going to be 90 something or 100 tomorrow and 93 on Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do. So there's only 7 members. People don't want to join this channel. That's okay. I can't make them join the channel, but you can join if you want for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. Just click on the join button, and you can donate to PayPal. And it would be nice if people would donate Super Chat, because the money goes for kitty feed. So and we found out yesterday by going out in the heat to 1 court, and there were 15 people waiting in small claims, so I couldn't stop King Kong. I know that now. I didn't. I'll correct it. I've had Black & Decker power tools, but this is the first Black & Decker. No, I had a Black & Decker can opener, and it died after a month. So if they put the names on this thing, doesn't mean that has anything to do with the real company. So hello, Gear, and big scandal in gaming. And the other scandal is they're calling it Diablo Immortal instead of Immortal, because to get jewels and high-priced items in the game, I'm enjoying Diablo Immortal. I've got a fighter, I've got a mage, I've got somebody else, I can't remember. But the fighter is now up to something like 28th level, and he hasn't found a single gem. The mage has found gems, but yeah, Kodak died, but they used the name. So, not a matter of bad when I'm told once. I don't need everybody to tell me it's a 5. I'll correct it if I can. And I got to go back through all the videos. And sometimes YouTube won't let me correct the title. So I'm not going to worry about it, but I can't see the little numbers on the OBS very well. Well, everybody should be a member. That's up to them. I wish they would join. And there are videos there are unboxing videos there that people have not seen anywhere else. Now, I was looking at TVs in Target, and eventually I will change the $3.99 to $6.99. I should have made, there's no way to make it $7 even. All right, so Yeah, well, I have a level whatever he is mage. I have a 28th level fighter, and I started a third character. I can't. The biggest problem I have with the game, pushing your thumb on the iPad. By the time I get done, I was playing that game for 6 hours Tuesday, and I finally stopped. I said, I can't do this anymore. I'm worn out. Before I know it, there was 6 hours sitting on the edge of the bed. I had to go to sleep. Uh, but they're trying to do on Reddit to remove any mention. There's a campaign to remove any mention of Diablo Immortal because of this thing. To buy the highest items in a game would cost you $110,000, and that's pay for play. And people hate pay for play. I can see buying. And I'm mad you cannot stock the old Diablo games. You could carry 20, 30 potions and automatically. No, I couldn't afford an 80-inch TV for one reason. Where would I put it? Now, no, I scrubbed the coffee maker because the coffee inside the container gets old and it tastes horrible. So I wash my coffee maker unless I'm too tired. Yesterday I got up and I was feeling like death. It was hot and I had a slight headache, and Kathy was here. And I go to put my coffee. I put the coffee in the thing. I put the water in. I push the button. The water starts flowing all over the kitchen counter. And I went, oh my God. So the Gevalia. It's ridiculous. If they charged a quarter for each item, that would be okay. But when one guy spent $4,000, he got no gems. That's wrong. I've been reading these stories on Google News. And they're getting a lot of crap over this. I have dominations, which I have paid for improvements in the game, because it takes too long to improve your buildings, your tank depots, and particularly your things you could drop the dynamite on the buildings and stuff. But $110,000, I could probably develop my own app for $110,000. Now I don't keep my apartment clean like my coffee maker. I've had the other problem. It's sitting in the freezer. I wake up my calf muscle in pain, and then I scream a lot. So there's times I can't do it. Now I have the vacuum cleaner behind me. Somehow I got ants in here. They were in the bedroom. I killed them off. Now they're under my bed. So, okay, dude, stop. It's not so clean. So stop. Stop. This place is still messy. Okay. Any more commentary about the title, I will block you or put you in a timeout. Enough. I think people come in here to deliberately piss me off, and they do a good job at it. I will fix it. If I get too nagged enough, I will stop doing live videos. Period. Don't come in here and give me a ration of crap. I don't deserve it. I have to stare at a screen, and there's times I can't even see a print, and the same with the iPad, and it's right in front of me. You have no right to criticize me. I am visually impaired. Because of my cataract surgery, I have trouble seeing small print. And that light isn't helping. Let me see what happens if I turn it off. Blinds the hell out of me. Okay. Just say it once. I'm aware of the problem. Both you guys don't keep repeating it over and over again. I'm not stupid. I just can't see what the hell I'm typing. By the way, Gray Alien Gaming, he has a new video with baby kitties on it. Very cute baby kitties. Now here's 5-4. Tonight's Hall Live. It did 5. What I do, I delete the 5, type the 6, move forward. It keeps putting it in as 5. Maybe it's a problem with OBS. No. Patty, something happened Saturday. I'm not going to go into it. I did nothing wrong. I called Patty and said, please don't do this again. It caused a problem for me. She's not talking to me. So what I have to do is get Kathy to come here and read me. Oh, arm hurts. I was pushing her stroller yesterday. And I have to take the drawers out and push. Hold on a minute. My arm is still killing me. I have to push those drawers back about 2 feet, push the bed back so they can get by and take the and I have to scrub the inside of the refrigerator first, which I'm gonna do next week when it's cooler. Get the refrigerator out of here, then leave the bed where it is, because this thing sticks out about 2 feet into the hall. Even though I took all the bedding off, the frame, it's a bed frame on wheels. Got to move it back. They get the refrigerator out, and then I may as well at the same time get them to get the stove out of here. So I have a new stove after 15 years. So no, they have told me already that they will just have to. And then I have another problem. The fluorescent light in my kitchen above the sink has stopped working. I have to either turn the big light on, and the cover won't. That's go. The ends of the fluorescent bulbs in that are turning black. I have to have pads and blankets and everything on my bed, or I can't sleep. I can feel the springs, so it's almost as bad. It's not as bad as the sofa bed, but it's not exactly the greatest comfortable thing to lie on. But it's better than sleeping on the floor. So, and I got another item, but I'll do that later for a private video. And yeah, the stove has never worked right. It's got one working burner, and that the element is burned out because the receptacle with the element that keeps burning out the burners. What I do with the bed periodically when there's not cats on it is I strip the bed, put the chaise lounge pads underneath both sides. They keep shifting while I'm sleeping. The electric blankets are on there. The flannel blankets are on there. The pillows are on there. The fans are on there. I have 2 fans on the bed. It's still hot in here. I can't sleep. Oh, that's cute. Patina the cat. So, and I did find out after getting the wrong bank, I paid one card down to $147. I'm going to pay it off. And, yeah, that thing, it didn't almost kill me, but I couldn't walk for 4 months. It was at the same time the trolls tried to evict me. And I had to spend a lot of money on that. So, what kind of kitty is Patina? Because, you know, this channel loves kitty cats. We love little kitty cats. Yes, we do. Little girl has a problem. I grabbed her on the bed last night and wanted to hug and kiss her. And, no, 147 is not massive. 14 million would be massive. If I won the lotto for 135 million, that'd be massive. 147, it doesn't go very far, trust me. I go to Costco, I spent $68 before I do it. Alright, here's all the pouches, making my backpack very heavy with the Snapple. Not sure what's heavier, pouches or Snapple. Well, if I win the case next month, I'll be out of debt as soon as they give me the check and that check clears. I will pay off the coin loans. I will pay off the credit card, and it depends on how much I get. If I only get 10 grand, I give Kathy 4 grand toward a Prius. If I get 20 to 50 to 60, we go to Sacramento. I've already found dealers with Priuses. The problem is you got to look. A Donskoy? What the? I never heard of it. What is a Don? It sounds like a troll thing. Hold on. I've never heard of that kind of a cat before. And I can put the money in a special account, and it doesn't count against my SSI. If I found out this is a troll word, I'm banning you. Oh, it's a sphinx. Okay. Not related to the sphinx. It's a hairless, Russian hairless. Okay. Yeah. Um, don't let Kathy get started. She doesn't like those. They can be very cute though. There's one right there. There's the kitty. So I'm happy you got a cat. All right. So anyway, by the way, it is right now 83 with a heat advisory. Big storms in Ohio. Somewhere got a huge hailstorm. Ow! Yesterday. That's my finger talking. Tomorrow will be 93. Friday will be 99. Saturday 94. Then it goes into the 70s and 80s. Wednesday 91 again. So, in any event, if I win, yeah, I paid 40 on one. I paid 50 on the rest. But if I get, when I won a small claims court case years ago, I got the check in a week. So even if I get 10 grand, I don't owe that much money. I owe about 9 times 200 is 1,800. So $1,800 I pay off all my credit. Another 500 or 600 I pay off the coin loans. And then the only bills I have to pay every month are my rent, the electricity, the cable bill, the internet bill, and the stupid. I get rid of track phone. I go and get a new iPad Wi-Fi. I found a refurbished iPad. Look, pouches, stay. Bad pouches. I found a refurbished iPad for $300 with Wi-Fi and cellular. Very hard to find online. Not eBay, because there's all these shady sellers. So I'm going to buy that if I don't get big money. No, because the courts, don't say 100,000. The court traditionally, the maximum, this is small claims court. This is not superior court. The maximum they give out is 4 to 5 times. It's never gone over. But if I get I may buy the refurbished for one reason. I know what will happen. If I buy a brand new iPad Pro, Apple will come out with the Silicon M2 and make my iPad obsolete. And it always irritates me. And they came out with the MacBook Air with the M2 chip. And some are talking about they're going to do an iPad with OLED. People were bitching about that on Luke Biani's channel. And I will, if I get 60 grand, I will go and spend. I'll wait to see if they don't come out with the Mac Studio 2 with M2. And I will get, so I can learn Final Cut at last. I will get it with Final Cut, the max amount of storage, the max amount of memory, and that's about $8,000. They can appeal, but I don't think they're going to. When the video is shown in court, and I'm going to go to court tomorrow and ask, do I have to subpoena the video or should they bring it in? I'm going to write them a return receipt letter on the first. I have very little money in the bank. Or I could charge it, but I've got to really pay for cat food. I've got dry food. I've got litter. They can appeal, but if you see a guy lying, all right, hold on a minute. I gotta move this so I can see what I'm doing. If you see someone lying on folded up seats like that, and they're lying down like this, and they're screaming in agony and they can't move for 8 blocks, they're toast. They have no defense against it. It's on video and the audio. I'm screaming, ow, 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 ow. It's all I can think of saying. And the video doesn't lie. It's their video, their audio. And the bus drivers told me they have audio. So they can appeal, but I doubt if they'll appeal. They might have they might appeal the amount, but once the court decides you've lost, they can't appeal the loss. On county connection, stonewalls, and delays, but they'll probably wind up paying it because I will have doctors' documentation. I'll have Kathy testifying. I'll have Patty testifying. And by the way, we went to the family court yesterday, Kathy and I, and found out that she was not divorced. We have the marriage certificate. Her husband died. He did not have a new wife. He claimed to have a new wife. He claimed that he was never married to Kathy. It was all BS. And we're going to make an appointment with Social Security next month and go next week and go to Social Security once it cools off. And then she's going to see if she gets survivor's benefits as his widow. And if she gets back benefits, well, I figured out if she gets $2,400 a year, he died in 2016, they give her 3-4 years, that's enough for freedom. I said, if you get big money from that, and if I don't win more than $10,000, I've done a lot of legwork on this. We gotta find out. We can't find out where he died, though. We get Social Security have to tell us that he didn't die where we thought he was living. The county says he didn't die in this county, which is very bizarre because the obituary says resident of such and such a city, memorial service such and such a city. He didn't die there, so we don't know where he died. It's very weird, or someone's made a mistake. So I don't want to do data plan. I want to pay for it and be done with it. I'm not going to be paying $18 a month for 2 years. It drives me nuts. I walk them in the store and give me an iPad. Actually, may not be able to. Apple, briefly, they got rid of the mask. Now they got masks again. We went by Walnut Creek. Everybody else running around. 90% of the people on the street are running around with no mask. So, or Nirdstro, no mask. The employees are wearing masks. So I can buy it online, and I'd have it in a couple days. If I had $1,200, I could buy the MacBook Air, which would be that. Kathy said, why would you want an iPad instead of a computer or a laptop? I said, this is why. This is 6 or 9 pounds.
Sorry, I didn't find anything.
Computer, stop.
If you would like help
Computer, stop. Why would you smash the Alexa Dot with your MacBook? Because it won't shut up. This is 6 or 9 pounds. I drag that around in my backpack or my messenger bag, and by the end of the day, my shoulder is killing me. iPad weighs less than a pound. That's why you get an iPad. And Luke Miani said the MacBook Air, the new one, he's going to have it. It's the best thing in the industry. So they will come out. If they do an OLED iPad, that would be awesome. The one thing Apple will not do, I've never understood why they will not do a touchscreen MacBook. They could. Be very easy. Put an OLED screen in there. I could get a Chromebook, but I don't like Windows 10. There are lots of cheap Chromebooks out there. If I were, let's say I had 60 grand, I get the duplex or the fourplex, and I have money left over. If I buy a computer, it probably wouldn't be new. For the purpose of the PC gaming, and if I can play any PC games, I would get a Alienware. I have to get Alienware. I get all kinds of ads on my iPad when I'm playing Dominations for this Acer laptop or a division of Dell, their laptop, but I want an Alienware. That would go along with my Alien. And something's coming in the mail that I will show you, a new item for the wall. I'll not tell you what it is, so. And the other thing, I want a duplex or fourplex. Hopefully I get a 2-bedroom apartment in my duplex or fourplex, and then all these bookcases you see would be in the second bedroom, and things would be a lot neater. And if I have land, I'll build a in-law house and have Kathy live there. Then she wouldn't have to pay rent. We saw a shed at Costco was $5,000. I could put air conditioning and water, and you can. The big problem as I can mine Bitcoin, I think, with the Silicon M1 Mac Mini, but it's very energy. It takes up a lot of energy to mine, and then you can't do anything else with your computer but mine Bitcoin. I think. I don't know how it works. Speaking. Oh, by the way, as we were traveling on the bus, oh god! Now with the fans off, I start to roast in here. Several stations hit $7 a gallon for Supreme and diesel. There's an article on Fox Business today that says Europe is using a lot of diesel, and I saw one station it was approaching $6.50 a gallon for regular, and crude oil went up again today, 122.08. And hold on. And gold is 1853.70, silver 22.11, rhodium is 15,000. The big thing is uranium at $50, and Dow is down 269. Bitcoin down. Bitcoin took a hit today, $369.01 down. It's 30,000. When I was buying crypto last year, Bitcoin was 50,000, so it took a $20,000 hit. That's why I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. And all these other ones. Oh, Doge went from I had it. It was a penny recently. It's now zoomed up to 8 cents. So, well, the problem is you're going to be awfully cramped in a shed, and then you got to get building permit and all that. What you really want to do, there is a site. Let me see if I can find that. They take shipping containers, custom. Now, mind you, I don't know how much they charge for them. Shipping containers. And of course, now I can't find it. Oh, there it is, the container guy. And they say, you earn passive income using shipping containers as self-storage facilities. Converting a shipping container into a C-can garage or workshop roll shutter door installation. But what they do... Hi, I'm John. Yeah, this is the guy, container guy. What they do, they will take a container, off-grid shack, solar-powered office, tiny home, or cabin.
Are you thinking about building an off-grid shack as a week?
Let me increase this. There's your off-grid shack. Shipping container shelf. There's your shack. I don't know what they charge. Now that's a tiny house, but they have ones where they'll put in extra windows. They put a skylight in. What I would have is I would have a rain gutter here to collect water in a barrel, and of course you want to have your solar panel away from trees, but you can live in that. And if I had 40 acres, I would build a little house. I'd probably build a little kitty house. Now I gotta see about this. I'll have to send that to myself so I can watch that later. And then you got the expensive. Excuse me. Someone has to put the pad in, put the pedestals in, and you have to ship it. So I can't eat potato chips. I love potato chips because of the salt I can't eat, and I have no upper teeth. But it sure would be nice not to be shelling out. I shelled out $540 this month in credit card payments, PG&E, and something on Kathy's card to not be freed of that burden. And then if I charge something, I immediately, the way you get your credit up, my mother did this. She had she started at Macy's and Liberty House, which isn't around anymore, with a $200 card. She would charge $200 and immediately go in and pay it before the due date. And then she got credit line increases. When she died, she had cards with $35,000 credit lines. So, well, the stock what was the stock that's going absolutely nuts right now? Some stock I read, and I can't remember what it was, and it's almost at top level. Oh, Elon Musk, Twitter finally released the information he's been asking. How many fake accounts are there? So, yeah. Like it's really hot. I don't sleep all night, and then I sleep during the day. But she started out with Macy's and Emporium and City of Paris. Some of these are stores that aren't around anymore. And Sears and Target, and you just no, she didn't PayPal. My mother never used a computer in her life. But she would go San Francisco in the 60s, 70s, 80s. You could walk everywhere with impunity. Nobody bothered you. Nobody attacked you. And it wasn't until the crack came in, these people started getting mugged for money. But you would go pay your bill in full. There was a Sears on Chestnut Street in Marina. She'd take the bus down there. My dad would drive her when he was alive. And she'd pay the bill every month. Well, Musk thinks it's 20%. Twitter claims it's only 5%. Why they would have fake accounts and bots is beyond me. Why would, unless it's to drive up revenues, which isn't right. I don't understand that. And the sale has been approved. If he decides he wants to do it, and he's trying to get the weird looking guy, Dempsey or whatever his name is. Sears is still around, but they're a shell of what they used to be. She had a Penny's card too. So she had a Citibank card, she had a Chase card, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, American Express. I was on her Citibank and American Express card. Kmart, the last Kmart in California is closed. So Kmart but Sears bought Kmart and, drove it into the ground. And the guy that was the CEO bought it for $500 million, and what they do, these big guys, they take the money, they suck it out of the company, they take a big loan to buy it, and then the company's burdened with debt. We went to Walnut Creek. The former Neiman Marcus is gone. They declared bankruptcy. These guys buy these companies, take all the money out of the company goes under, people out of work. It's terrible. Kmart, my biggest problem when we went to Kmart in Concord is we could never find an employee. And then near the end, the shelves were bare. There was one weird thing. There was a lot of stuff for some reason, but it was left over for 6 months. They had tons of Christmas items. Going to get cat food. The cat food would be more expensive than Target, Safeway, or Walmart. Well, I didn't buy cat food at that Kmart. We used to go in there, and then we'd go into Safeway, I got our groceries, and we'd go into Round Table and have some pizza. They're all gone now. That's been turned into a Carfax center, and there's a heating and air conditioning place at the far end. They're finally taking the vacant buildings and turning that into stuff. It's across the street. The other end is across the street from Diablo Valley College. Sorry, wrong school. Well, a lot of people are staying home and working from home, and according to Fox, a lot of people are just quitting their jobs. They don't want to work in brick and mortar anymore. They want to work from home. And God, I wish I could remember what that company was. Apple's having they're trying to fight unionism. Starbucks is trying to fight union because in some cases these big companies treat their workers like crap. I wouldn't do that if I run a company. Unless you're not doing your job, then I will treat you on the unemployment line. You'd go and get, and I would pay you enough money to live on if I had a company, but you don't go in there and goof off or not do the work. Where's this damn thing at? Hold on. Oh, it's on the other app. I forgot. Wrong computer. Wrong, give me iPad. Sorry. Hold on. Diablo Immortal being review bond. Fluffy the Cat daily videos is Prancy Prance is cute. M2 MacBook Air and MacBook not in Brazil, please. Oh yeah, Belgium will not let Diablo Immortal be played because of what they call it, loot boxes. And Apple personalized audio by scanning your ears. Yeah, well, Apple have a way to keep the iPod, the AirPod, whatever it's called, in my ears. It keeps falling out, even though I'm lying in bed. So anyway, please don't tell me you make money online unless you tell me a way of me to make money online, because I think that's rude. Oh, the CVS pharmacy in Berkeley is closing, probably because of shoplifting. Oh, this is cute. Diablo Immortal player pays money to start their own clan, gets kicked as a result of joining the game's third faction, the Shadows. How sweet. He made a mistake. Now, there's a lot of wrong stuff with that game. Anyway. Hello, Home Depot. Yeah, Diablo Immortal players estimate fully geared up will cost $110,000, and don't tell me that's not a lot of money. It is. Computer, what is 100,000 divided by 10?
Here's something I found on the internet.
Computer, stop. What is
According
100?
to basic
Computer,
mathematics,
stop. What is 100?
Did that answer your question?
Computer, stop. No, you idiot. Computer, stop. Computer, what is 100,000 divided by 10?
100,000 divided by 10 is 10,000.
You'd have to work 10,000 hours at $10 an hour to get that money. All right, now, what was I looking up? Oh, yeah. Let's see. IBM, Microsoft laying customers in Russia, laying off. Restaurants can't complete with virtual working trend. Chip recall could cost James Schmucker $125 million. Tainted peanut butter. Let's see. Twitter hands Musk victory as it demands for data. Why are so many Americans quitting their jobs? Do you really care about Johnny Depp? I don't. Chief economists, we're nowhere near peak inflation. Moderna is coming out with another booster. The evil Pfizer is coming out with another combination. I'm not taking no Pfizer. Crypto mining could fix states' power problems, says blockchain executive. Economy will turn for worse, former EY global chairman and CEO. Cryptocurrency regulations bill, Senator Cynthia Loomis, Republican of Wyoming, teamed up with Senator Gillibrand. Regulatory framework for crypto. So they're going to start at some point. I predict that they'll try to regulate crypto. Richest athlete in the world is Michael Jordan. Wholesale retailer warns beverage shortage, price hikes to happen this summer. Target is going to drop things and lower prices on things that aren't selling and raise prices on others. What is this seller? Boxed baby formula. Yeah, there was a picture of a guy in a store and the shelves were empty and he was having sticker shock. Same thing I get every time I go to the store. Okay. Used car prices going up. National gas prices near 5, but closing in on an 8 in various countings. Yeah, but I do work for a living. I do YouTube. I go out and help Kathy. Trying to help her get big money so she can get a car. There's your gas price per state. $6.72. Well, we saw $6.99 and one place $7.13 for diesel. Yeah, Walmart's get. But look, these pouches. I started buying these because these were $8.99 for however many in the package. The other stuff I was buying is $13. The cats like it. I'd rather give them the other pouch. They love the other pouches. California average price $6.37. Gas prices climbed 5 cents overnight. Americans are paying $2 more from 1 year ago. San Juan, Puerto Rico is broken 6. Washoe County 6. Of course, I don't think these things are accurate. California 6.37. I saw one station that was under 6.30 a gallon. They were all approaching 6.50. So I have to vacuum tonight. I have to mop. I'm going to finally wait till it cools down and finally sweep and mop the kitchen floor. So, anyway, that's what's going on. We did find out that Kathy was not divorced. That means she's entitled to widow's benefits from Social Security, and if they give her back money, she had enough earnings, she could get 2 or 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years. I don't know how much they'll give. I have to look that up. But she'd have a card. I said, what we should do, if I win my case and you win yours. Oh, yeah, well, the Federal Reserve is going to raise 50 basis points. The Federal Reserve chairman doesn't know what to do, and Janet Yellen doesn't know what to do. We should get rid of the Fed. Let the market go up and down as it needs to. The current Fed chairman is in total incompetent. We were going to turn on the printer because her husband died in 2016. Last time she saw him was 2006. And he owned a house worth a lot of money, so he may own more than one house. And as the widow, she's entitled to a percentage of that, 75% of that house. So if that passed along to his sister, the mother's dead, so she can't get it. And Kathy's entitled to a portion of that house. She'll have to get an attorney and go after them. Or make a settlement. I said, settle for $50,000. and then put the money in the ABLE account. That way it doesn't affect your SSI earnings at all. You can put up to 100 grand. That's what I'm going to do. If I get large money or small, it's going in the ABLE account, and then they don't count that as income. If I get 60 grand, the bulk of it's going in the ABLE account, then I start trying to find a lender to have paid off my credit cards, paid off the 3 charged off accounts thanks to the evil trolls. Die clowns die. And troll clowns, not real clowns who work hard for a living and entertain kids and people in hospitals. And then try to buy a duplex or a fourplex, and I'll move the heck out of here. And I'll lose weight. I'll be able to afford to buy Slim Fast and we're gonna move a new refrigerator, new stove, and then if I have enough land, I build a storage area. A lot of the stuff you see cluttered all over the house in storage. And get a personal organizer to help me organize. I have a lot of stuff in here. But he was telling people he never married Kathy. He was telling people I have a new wife, that she's in the obituary. The obituary says, had a wife, comma, and then the name of the supposed new wife. But the court told me yesterday you can't be married twice. You got to divorce the first one to marry the second one. So, did the legwork. God, do more legwork on my case, but if she gets, I figured if she gets 3 years, that's about $8,500. So I said, take that and buy a car. Take the rest. She's gonna buy a bed if she gets money. If I get more than 10,000, she needs a better bed. Patty got her a dumpster special. So I threw away the box spring. It was full of roaches. And another thing, if I win big money, having her clean up the house. Ask Patty to help one more time, and then we're gonna hire an exterminator. I'm gonna hire an exterminator to come in and get rid of the damn roaches. I may have to get rid of the ants in here. They came in when it rained one day. All right, I gotta go because I'm coughing, and it's time to feed the kids. Paper towels. It's time to feed the cats. And I'm hungry again. And I found Taster's Choice. I hadn't had Taster's Choice in ages. I had 2 cups of coffee today. That's my limit. Otherwise, I want to go into the bathroom all night. So we had a nice time yesterday, but it's too bloody hot to be walking around Martinez. All right. Come in and tell me how to make money online. That way I can feed kitties for life. We went to See's Candy too. My nose is not running as bad as it usually does, but it's not good either. All right, that's it for this one. This is George Senda, the man who can't see small print. Have a great evening. Stay dry, stay cool, stay hydrated, dive into a pool, and I will catch you next time and watch the ground. Bye-bye for now.